Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, it's an update on how my condo's doing over in the Philippines. So yeah, the other year I put out a video to say that we're going to get ourselves a little studio condo over in the Philippines, and a few people have asked me how's that going and what's gone on with the project so far. So here you go, a little bit of an update. This is a new trailer from Empire East Highland City. Let's turn the volume up and let's hit play on this for a second. Let's just mute that for a moment.
More than just houses and buildings, we craft thriving communities where people truly love to live. We offer high-quality amenities designed to cater to every need, ensuring that future residents can enjoy a complete lifestyle without ever having to leave home. Our design concept at Empire East Highland City seamlessly blends modern aesthetics with functionality. We create spaces that inspire comfort and community. We want to redefine luxury by offering beautifully designed homes that are not only stylish, but also affordable for every Filipino family. We believe a home is more than just four walls.
Okay, chums. So there we go. Let me just replay this, but with the music up, and I'll just chime in, tell you what I think. So I'm liking all of this. I mean, you see a lot of this inside the Philippines anyway. Now, me and Ivy went and visited the actual plot and lot over here to take a better look-see, and it is looking quite nice. A lot of this is just like conceptual artwork that's been stitched together that we're seeing right now. And you can see here that even that conceptual artwork, see this car down at the front here, there's this black one. Well, where's its wheels? It's actually embedded into the ground. So there we go. Oh, now that's interesting though. This is interesting. So this here, come on, go back a little bit, not too much. All of this over here, I think, is going to be the shopping mall area, I believe anyway. And a lot of it is going to go under the ground and above the ground, and there's going to be parking and all sorts of other stuff down there. This is probably what's going to take the most amount of time to get all the foundations right for this. And of course, in the Philippines, they've got to build for earthquakes, typhoons, and all sorts of natural disasters that we just don't get over here in the West. So the foundations is the most tedious and most difficult part. And they've almost done with all of the foundations. I'll get onto that in a moment. We've received an email from them to show exactly where we are with the build, which I'll be showing in a moment. This plot of land here, when me and Ivy visited, it looked very barren, but it's good to see that there's actual works happening right now. Now we're in Arcadia Tower 4, and I think these are the main towers over here. And I think our one is this one here. That one there, I believe, is ours. Or actually, ours might be these really tall ones, and ours is this one over here. I think that's our one, actually. That looks over this green space, this whole park area. I think we're on that one. And we're on tower... Well, we're on level 33. We're really high up. We're about 3 stories down from the top. But we've got a real decent view. And we've got a 2-bed. A 2-bed... condo. But yeah, the condos themselves, they do show a rendition of the inside. There's gym facilities, it's got its own archery area, basketball court, it's got its own church, and it's very nice. They are trying to make all the stairs and everything and all the steps all look like it's got Greek inspired. So, and look, there you go, there it goes down and up. There should be a swimming pool there as well, communal pool. Yeah, there's going to be site costs, like juice costs as they call them over there, where you pay for the reception. But I can Airbnb out the condo. This is what it's going to look like on the inside. I mean, it's not going to come furnished, but there you go. There's the pool that I mentioned earlier. But yeah, there's also a conference hall that you can have events in and things like that. So, you know, if mine and Ivy's channels grow large, we can always rent out that conference hall and people could come and stop and visit, you know. It could be interesting. There's a lot going for it. I can't wait for it to get completed. Now, I did receive an email over here, and this is the project update. So hopefully people that are watching this right now, if you've got a condo there, let us know if you're going to be our neighbours. That'd be nice. But Empire East Highland City, and this is as of the 30th of April. I received this today, and today was obviously May. Yeah, but anyway, there we go. I only received this 40 minutes ago. So scrolling down, so you can see the actual overall project works. Now we're in Arcadia Building 4. You can see there it's only 3.5% done. However, some of the actual main project is about 54% done when it comes to maybe doing the mall and all that sort of stuff. Let's put some music back on, shall we? Here we go. So site development, drainage line, we've got out to about 40% now. The water line, it's all looking like it's coming along quite nicely. Like I say, the foundations is the most important part on any of these builds. Now, the vicinity updates, this is the interesting part, because we're going to be we're right bang slap on this new rail line that's hopefully going to be finished by 2028. Now, I'm hoping that our condo finishes after the rail work's done.
The Metro Rail Transit Line 4 monorail project is a no-go. The MRT4 project remains, though, but it won't be using a monorail as earlier proposed. The Department of Transportation has decided to abandon plans to use a monorail system for the proposed Metro Rail Transit Line 4 project. Instead, the DOTR plans to shift to a regular Metro Rail system for the MRT4 project that seeks to establish a commuter service that will run 12.7 kilometers from EDSA Ortigas Avenue Junction to Taytay Rizal with 10 stations. However, the shift needs approval from the National Economic and Development Authority, as this will entail adjustment of projected costs. If the NEDA greenlights the shift, the DOTR will seek funding support from the MRT4 project, from Asian Development Bank and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. The DOTR said the shift toward a regular light rail transit system is meant to meet the higher passenger projections along the planned MRT4 route.
Now, having that rail work right near to us, that actually takes us all the way to Clark International Airport, or takes you into Manila Airport, means that you've got this little hub where you can go out to all the islands, or you can actually fly out to domestic flight. I kind of feel that this is going to really up the pricing of the condo. So should at the end of the development I say, actually no, let's just flip this, and we sell the condo, it means that I might have the funds to invest in some land and build a house rather than having a condo. The thing that appealed to me about a condo being a foreign investor is I'm not allowed to buy land. The only thing I can buy and own out there is a condo. Now, that works for me. And also I can Airbnb it, which means I can have a passive income. So that's kind of where we are with all of this. So hopefully that gives you a better sense of what's going on. Now, I did do a little mini mock-up of what I think our condo will look like on the inside. I'll see if I can find that. Okay, so this is the actual condo from top view. Now, I'm just using a 5D planner here. It's just a simple website. And let's put this into a 5D. Let's go into 3D, sorry. 3D, here we go. So this is where you come in. And in there, as soon as you come in, we've got like a little kitchen down there, and hobs and stuff. And then on the opposite wall, a shoe rack to put your shoes in and stuff. Maybe a little mirror. And then we're going to get like an additional counter with some hobs here, like electric induction hob, and a little like breakfast counter. So Ivy can do some of her like little cooking vlogs. That would be the view from the 33rd floor, which would be nice. Got a little sort of like entertainment area there. Around here, we're going to have a sofa bed that pulls out. The coffee table is questionable because obviously that's going to be in the way if that table pulls out. I mean that the sofa bed pulls out. And then through here, this is my little gaming room. And I might just have a green screen behind me rather than display stuff. But that's going to be my setup for streaming. And we're going to have a bunk bed there. Now, we have got nieces, nephews over in the Philippines. They can come and stop with us, or just guests, Ivy's family maybe. We've also got that sofa bed out here anyway, so people can stay on that. Over here, we've got a little mini bathroom. Lovely. Shower, toilet, sink, and then behind the door is the washing machine. Washing machine's over there, utilities. And then our main bedroom is in here. So there we go. There's the main bedroom. Lovely jubbly. I'll put this back into 2D. So there you go. Oh, that's the entrance in. Yeah, there you are. So it's not massive. It's not massive by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to be quite cosy, but it's a home away from home. And it brings us closer to Ivy's family at the end of the day. That's the main thing. That's the whole driver behind all of this. I like to see Ivy's family as much as we see our family. You know, spending time with parents is very important and integral to both myself and Ivy. So there you go, people. That's my condo update and how things are going. Hopefully that's helped enlighten you guys out there in the viewerverse. And even when we go to the Philippines, I will probably just step up doing vlog content, how my life has changed from England to the Philippines. Oh, and something that I should mention. If you're new to this channel and you've just found it because you're maybe in the Philippines and you're looking at Empire East, Highland City, what I would say is inside my video description, if you're interested in picking up a condo, there I'd have some links in there on how I got in contact and managed to get my condo. But not only that, hello! Welcome to my channel! Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I am trying to learn Tagalog and I really do like the Filipino community. When I was in the Philippines, I met some awesome people. It felt like a second home away from home. I've got a whole playlist of my Philippines trip. If you want to see me eating balut, yeah, I ate balut. I even ate pig's eyes. Yeah, I ate those. Yeah. How was it? Baboy mata. Yeah, I ate one of those. That means pig's eyes. Yeah, I put a link up there to my whole escapade in the Philippines. It's quite a fun watch. And like I say, this is a way off. It's still like 2028, 2029, somewhere around there that this might all start coming into fruition. But hopefully I'll be doing a lot more videos out in the Philippines around my daily life. I'll still be doing gaming, I'll still be doing No Man's Sky, still be doing Light No Fire, still doing my talks videos. To you guys, there'll be very little change. It'd either just be in a studio in the Philippines or a studio here. It just might mean that a little bit more vlog content, restaurant reviews, days out, seeing Ivy's family, me learning Tagalog, how an English guy transitions to Filipino life. That sort of stuff. So anyway, hopefully that's enlightened you all. Till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.